tubular manifold, Turbo Technics S280, some ceramic coating, a little bit more hair loss, a lot of stress, a lot of sweat, and a few extra ponies. Stay tuned. Right, on YouTube, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a mini series on not really work related, more about my car. It's a Fiesta ST180. I've started tuning it up a little bit with some hardware mods, trying to get it to around the 300 brake mark. So I've done all the essentials, you know, big intercooler and hard pipe kit, induction kit, just your usual basic ones. I'll do a walk through the car at some point, and run through the exact spec. But currently, I had it booked in at MSD for some mapping early next month, but they just phoned me up saying that they've got a spot free, that a cancellation on Monday. So it's quite late at night now, and it's a Thursday night, got about 10 o'clock. So I've got to get all the big turbo I bought from Cytec and Rosslade up in Scotland. They've managed to provide me a nice big turbo. You have to get that split up, ceramic coated. I've had an exhaust manifold, tubular manifold made very, very quickly by Gary at Crazy Cage Fabrications. I've got to blast and coat that all tonight, and then drop it off at BD Performance tomorrow so I can get the car up on the ramps and install it all, as well as take the D-cap off so I can ceramic coat that. All got to be done before Saturday, because that's when BD Performance finish working. So a little bit of pressure, but I'll just have to crack on and see how we do. So I'll do a few little mini videos from now and then up until we do the mapping. So it should be quite interesting, so stay tuned. Cheers. Okay, so this is the new turbo I bought for the Fiesta. It's Turbo Technics S280. It's pretty much the go-to turbo, I think, for the Fiesta ST. So we want to ceramic coat this. Just give it some good thermal barrier. So first of all, we need to take this V-band off, disconnect the actuator rod. Just a little circle up there. Then we can just remove this and start blanking it up, ready for blasting. So first job is to get this V-band off. That's all removed now. So what we've got to do now is get all this blanked off, protected, and then go straight into the blaster. Right, so I've got the turbo split and masked up. So that's what I need to get into the blast cabinet and get that coated. Here's the exhaust manifold. I thought I'd done the same thing to that, but I thought I'd do a little bit of just show you around it. The equal length runners. I mean, the welding on this is just fantastic. All been back purged. The merge collector's an absolute work of art, but just look at that. The Crazy Cage's work, it's just fantastic. Brilliant. So it's almost a shame to coat it, really. But no, so we get this in the brass cabinet, get it jigged up, and get it coated. One problem with my oven, normally I put them in the oven after they've been blasted just to make sure there's no residue left on them. But one of the solid state relays in the control box has failed, so I'm waiting for one of them to be delivered. So I'm gonna have to take a risk and basically just give these a good blasting and just coat them straight after the blasting and just hope that there's no crap on them. If there is, if it comes off, I can't see it coming off, but if it does, I'll just have to blast it and do it again. But it'd be quite interesting to see how it holds up. But it's not the normal way I do it. Normally I give it a good bake just to try and do an extra process to make sure that metal is really, really clean, but it is what it is. I've just got to crack on and get it done. So I'll put some lovely music on for you chaps, and I'm going to put some really nice chants on for me. So let's go. Right, absolutely baking. 3,000 odd degrees comes out this gun, and you feel every single degree. But it's all nicely coated now. Absolutely stunning finish. So just going to let this cool down. Sorry about the flashing lights, but let's cool down and take it off the fixture, and then get on with the old the turbo housing. I'm knackered. Right, well, finally in the car. It's Monday morning. It's not the Monday you're thinking though, it's actually Monday the 7th of September. So, as you probably guessed, we've had a few issues. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong, and a bit extra's been thrown in as well to go wrong. Which is why the videos have been, there's a bit of a jump now, because I just wasn't in the mood for doing video and I was just stressed out. But what happened was, I got the turbo housing coated, manifold coated, dropped them off at BD, and I dropped them off. I then picked up the downpipe, brought that back to the workshop, began coating that. I had about 2 hours, I think, to coat it and drop it back off with them. And I ran out of acetylene, so I had to go straight to the suppliers, pick up another bottle of gas, fetch it back, finish the coating, drop that back off BD. So we had the car up on the ramps, and then we found a problem. I've got the Airtech big boost pipe kit on this, but the S280 hot side pipework is made for standard fitment. So as it comes off the turbo towards the intercooler, the diameter is a lot smaller than what I had. I had no silicone transitions to make it fit. So I ended up making a call to MSD just to tell them the car's not going to be ready. Let's stick to the original plan, which is today. I said that same thing to BD, and it just removed a lot of pressure. And I wasn't too happy with the coating on the manifold, so it gave me the opportunity then to redo that. So straight again, effing come off, and I went to try and blast the ceramic coating off the manifold, and to be surprised, I could not budge it. Even with me not baking it, I was worried that it might be a bit of a weak adhesion to the metal. I had to go to a friend of mine, Sean Perkins, who runs Wrexham Metal Finishing, a very good powder coating company. I'll leave a link down in the description. They're located in Wrexham. They're a fantastic company. But my blast would not make a dent on getting this ceramic coating off. But it took him a while, but he got it off in time for me to get it recoated. So I was able now to take my time and really get a good finish. So I just put a few photos now of the items all done, all coated, and then I took them straight back down to BD Performance, where Darren had ordered me up some new gaskets, and then it was up to Ben to fit it all up, which he did with ease. It was a lot more, because we had plenty of time, there's no stress, and everything went on nicely. So I can't thank BD Performance and Wrexham Metal Finishing, because without them two companies I wouldn't be here now, because I would have been proper stuck. And both companies went above and beyond to help me out. Anyway, so we're on the M6 now. I've got just under an hour left before we get to MSD. Trying to drive this car without boost is just, it's like holding it's like not chewing to chew it. It's killing me. Each time I come on boost, ever so slight, like 4 psi boost, the noise this turbo makes is just, I'm practically gushing. So, well, that'll be it for now. Then the next update will be when we get there, and then the real shit happens. So I'll report back shortly. And we're here at last. Bloody roadworks. Right, so we're at MSD now. The technicians took the car out for a test drive to make sure everything's okay. It's now getting all strapped down, just do some preliminary checks, then he'll start running it up. So, nervous times, but in the meantime, I've got myself a nice sausage and egg bap and some pop. So I'll just sit back and see how he gets on. Happy days.
So on my way back home now, just stopped off at the service station for a bite to eat. But yeah, we're all done at MSD. The final outcome after all the messing about was 323 brake at the fly, which to say I'm happy with is an understatement. The way this car drives now is just bonkers. It's a little bit of lag in it, but then as soon as it comes on boost, that's it. It just pulls, and you're changing gear before the power runs out. And I just got to say, what a day it's been. Got a massive thank you to Stu and Kenny at MSD. I mean, they took the time out to have a chat to me, told me exactly what's going on. We had a few issues with the car. The main one being the wastegate on the S280 Turbo. It's just a bit weak. So on the torque, if you look at the torque, there's a tiny little dip around about the mid-range. That's because the spring is just a little bit too weak, and the ECU is trying to compensate for that, and it's trying to work the actuator, but it's just not holding a boost. So losing a bit of mid-range torque. So they're going to solve that by getting a Turbo Smart wastegate, get that fitted. So we're back up here again, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. So we get that addressed, and that'll just flatten out that torque curve. Yeah, like I say, awesome service. They whacked some Denzel 22 plugs in just to cope with the extra heat. But no, what a day. Really happy with the car, and just really massive thanks to everyone involved. So a massive shout out to Simon at Cytec for supplying the turbo, Darren, Ben and all the team at BD Performance for the installation, and just working above and beyond their normal hours to help me out. And a massive thank you to Stu, Kenny at MSD and all the staff there for what's been an absolute fantastic day. I've really enjoyed it. But it's just a shame it's a bit wet, but still gonna have some fun on the way home. But hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's not really work related, but it's just something a bit different. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.